Mario is the perfect video game character. Imagine your aunt is watching some god-awful soap opera. One of the B-plots this episode is some parents trying to get their kid out of the house to stop them from playing video games. What is he playing? What kind of game is legible as a video game to your aunt who has never played a video game in her life? Is it a puzzle game? A battle royale? Or is it a little dude who jumps on monsters and gets power-ups? You can easily explain those other types of games, but that might take an extra 30 seconds or incorporate some semi-violent footage when the audience doesn't care and that isn't the point of the scene, so why bother? Look at Mario's evolution. Still cute, still accessible, still aesthetically safe. Now look at Dark Souls. Which is the most hesitant, conservative person on Earth going to be more comfortable with? I'm not asking which they would buy, which requires less interpretation to not feel alien. Because whichever that is more likely to pervade the social consciousness, to be known in some background fashion by more people. Every element of Mario's world has a clear, singular utility. The flower lets you shoot fire. This mushroom makes you big. This clearly makes you invincible. Every single mechanic and convention is not only simply understood, but it is also what one expects of a video game. Power-ups, extra lives, coins that ding. Nintendo's game philosophy since the 80s has been design first and legible mechanics. Everything has a distinct ability, command, and color. Did Mario's design inform us of what the typical video game character should be? Or did Nintendo just happen to hit the generic form of a medium that did not yet exist first try? Early Mario is inseparable from hardware constraints, arcade design philosophy, necessity of immediate readability under time pressure, making sense of the game state in the 5 or so minutes a quarter would buy you. Option A, Mario defined expectations, later games inherit its grammar. Option B, Mario hit a natural equilibrium point, any early successful games would tend toward similar clarity. Option C, hardware constraints plus human cognition leads to a narrow, viable design space, and Mario occupies the most stable point in that space. Nintendo didn't invent it arbitrarily, they found and refined it early. Development is not a chicken before the egg. Chicken and egg evolved as a feedback loop. So too do all systems, especially game development, which makes Mario predictable. What's interesting is how pure and early he is. Even if convergence is expected, clean convergence is not guaranteed. He doesn't have the clutter of Sonic, nor the grittiness of Falcon, nor the very specific theme of Mega Man. He is a heavily identifiable, generic-feeling video game icon. He sits at the center of a design space that later works to find themselves against. Follow and send this to a nerd.